Welcome to HortTube. My name is Jim Putnam. This is the Sunday Garden Question and Answer video. I do most Sundays of the month. The first Sunday of the month, I do a subscriber Sunday video where subscribers send in photos of things in their yard that they're proud of. Last week was Subscriber Sunday. I'll collect photos this entire month, and the first Sunday in March will be the next Subscriber Sunday. If you're interested in sending in photos for that, the email address is right here. Just please label the email subscriber photos or something like that. So just so that I know the difference. There's a lot of emails to that email address. A couple things. I got a ton of stuff going up on the channel this week, and I was down on the Gulf Coast and went to 10 very large nurseries down there. I've got a long video from that I'll edit down to something that's manageable. Just interesting things I saw along the way. I did drone footage at all 10 nurseries, and they're all pretty epic. So I enjoyed that trip. I got back up to North Carolina a few days ago and trying to get back to work here, but it won't stop raining. I have about 4 hours this morning where it's not raining, but it's just literally standing water everywhere. It's absolutely incredible. But I haven't had the cold that a lot of you guys are having right now, and I'll talk about that in a minute. Obviously, a lot of you clicked on here for the giveaway announcement winners. When I was down on the Gulf Coast, I went to plantsbymail.com and announced a giveaway for a $50, $100, and $500 gift card, plus the $500 gift card winner gets a consultation with me. So I have pulled the three names from the three different places that you could register to win, like I said I would. And right here you can see that process. I use a random comment picker that you can use to pick winners from Facebook or Instagram or YouTube. This is how I go about picking the winners, but I just enter the URL of the video or the post on Instagram or whatever it is, and it comes up with all the people who made a comment down at the bottom of it. And then I go down and hit select winner, and it picks a random winner. And as you can see on the YouTube video, the winner is Martha Myers, okay? On Instagram, on my HortTube Instagram, the winner is David Getz. And on the plantsbymail.com Instagram post, the winning person is Sherry1449. Okay, I have those three names right here folded up in paper right here, and I'm just going to put them in my hat. The first one I pull out, like I said in that video, will be the $50 gift card winner. The second one will be a $100 gift card winner, and the third one will be the $500 gift card winner from Plants by Mail, and the consultation with me. Okay. Before I draw these, use that same email address, horttube@gmail.com, if you're one of these three folks, and get it up with me. And I'll get you I'll get you the codes for the gift cards. It's just a code you enter at the end of the transaction to take off the 50 or 100 or 500 or whatever. The person obviously who wins the $500 gift card, I'll get up with you and we'll set up a time to set up a Zoom meeting and talk through your ordering of plants. Okay. So the first name out of the hat, this is the $50 plantsbymail.com gift card winner, is Sherry. I don't know if it'll do that. Sherry1449 right there. I don't know if it focused on it or not. Okay. All right. Let's mix these two up here. Okay. The $100 gift card winner is, let's see, my hands won't work in this cold, is David Getz. I think that was the Instagram person. Will it focus on that? Maybe. Maybe. And so that leaves the $500 gift card winner. Is the YouTube comment is Martha Myers right there. So, okay, I don't know why won't it focus on that. How annoying. Okay, Martha Myers, the name you saw come up on the picker there, the comment picker, random comment picker. Why can't I get those words out of my mouth? So for the three of you, again, just send an email address to horttube@gmail.com. If I don't hear from you, I'll get up with you through Instagram or through YouTube. And let's. So what else do I have going on? There'll be another video going up on No Rules Gardening on the No Rules Gardening YouTube channel today. It's complete. Just checking spelling and that kind of thing before I put it up. It's at the Cape Fear Botanical Garden. They have one of the most amazing camellia collections over 300 varieties in the collection. It's quite a spectacular place, and they've been left to just grow, so that some of them are just gigantic. Kind of a fun place to go, especially this time of year when the camellias are blooming. Okay, I had planned on getting back to Raleigh and doing on how I'm protecting my stuff in my yard, and somehow Raleigh ended up cut off, the eastern seaboard is ended up cut off somewhat from the cold. And so, I mean, we're not even hardly going below freezing here at all. And I know many of you are locked on the other side of the Appalachia there with real cold, even down all the way to the Gulf, which is kind of amazing. So a ton of the questions over the last week were about cold. And one thing I think we have going for us this winter is that things are actually dormant. Most of us have experienced actual winter. So most of the plants in the yard are dormant. If I had the 12 degrees that they were originally predicting here, pretty much everything in my yard is asleep, and I don't think it would have been much of a problem. I've got a palm in a container over here, and I've got a few things in containers that haven't gone in the ground yet that I would have probably put up on my screen porch, or maybe even all the way into my kitchen area, and really protected them. Anything in a container is especially vulnerable to staying frozen for 5 or 6 days. Those of you, I saw an Oklahoma forecast where you guys are going to be below freezing until next Friday. If you have things in containers, they don't really, I don't care what it is, it doesn't want to stay solid frozen for 6 or 7 days. So you may want to protect those things. Just get them thawed out. That's the main thing. If that's in a garage or whatever that takes to do. When we're pushing how hardy something is, those things need to be protected. So if I'm in zone 7 and I've got a plant that most people think's only hardy in up to zone 8, those things need to cover over them and need to be protected in these situations. If they're mobile, again, move them inside. But everything else that's pretty hardy, almost everyone has seen actual winter, and I don't think you'll have much of a problem. I'm going to give you an example of this that I saw several times in the Gulf. So a butterfly bush, which most of us can grow that are watching this channel, watching me right now. They're hardy in the zone 5, from 5 to 9. Okay, so from the Gulf Coast all the way right up to the Canadian border. Those things, if they go dormant, fully dormant, they're capable of taking 20 below zero. I mean, just not a problem. They'll just sit there and come wake back up the following spring because again they pulled the moisture completely out of the plant. When I go down to the Gulf Coast and see butterfly bushes in nurseries where they've had a little cold this winter, when cold for them is middle 20s, they're dead butterfly bushes all over the place in those nurseries. And the reason for it is those plants don't go dormant. They have this amazing advantage of having a longer growing season, and that's why there's so many massive nurseries along the Gulf. They get an extra month in the spring, an extra month in the fall. But they are vulnerable to cold because without the plants going dormant, when they do see temperatures below freezing, there's still moisture in the stems, and that moisture can freeze, and we know water expands when it freezes and it can actually pop. And so what you'll see at the bottom of those butterfly bushes in the containers is a little crack right along the bottom, and they're dead. I've had enough experience with this growing them in my nursery, so that can happen. And that's my point of all that is most of you have experienced real cold this winter and the plants are dormant. Since those butterfly bushes were killed down there, I actually see color on plants in those nurseries that I don't normally see. The Indian hawthorns have the little purple hue that makes them look like they're dormant. They had actual cold down there, and so I don't even think they'll have much of a problem as they normally would have if they hadn't had nights in the 20s. But again, another long thoughts from Jim, but I think that most of you, despite how cold it is, your plants will be fine as long as they're things that will actually are hardy in your area. Again, if you have temperatures below freezing for another 4 or 5 days and you have container plants in your yard, I think you're going to want to thaw them out. If you can get them to the garage, that would be ideal. They don't need to be warm. They just need to not be frozen solid for days and days. That plant can't get any water at all. All the water's locked up in that ice. Okay, let's see. So we have the winner, Martha Myers, for the gift card. And one other question I got was about, I'm doing some composting in my vegetable garden over there. Somebody wanted to know if I'll just go right over the leaves. Yeah, if there's any leaves, I need to get up some weeds, and so probably in that process of getting those weeds out, I'm going to end up pulling a lot of the leaves out. But most of the leaves that are in the vegetable garden over there, I'm just going to put the compost right over the top of them. I just don't worry about them at all. If it was super thick, I would take them out. But if it's just random leaves, I'm not going to worry about them at all. They'll become compost really quickly. So that's it for this week, guys. If you'll ask questions down below this video, I will answer them in next week's question and answer video. I did not go through, there were 1,500 comments on that YouTube video last week, and I'm sure there's some good questions in there. But I was like, it was going to take me forever to go through 1,500 comments. And thank you for all the nice comments that you guys make. Over here on Plants by Mail, I was looking at the comments on the Instagram post, and you guys are all great. I have the best audience on YouTube, probably. It's just always so positive. So thanks for that positivity. And next Sunday, I'll answer questions that you ask below this video. Thanks for watching.